Mate, I don't give a fuck about you. Honestly, I don't care what car you've got, what flats, what messy pads, what yachts. I couldn't care less, even if it's a Bentley. Whether it's a bloody Maybach, a Rolls Royce getting smashed, or a 100-meter yacht, I don't give a toss, you get me? However many people you're shagging, whatever women, whether they're stunning or silky, blasting off into space, or with Tishmina, I don't care, you understand? Me, fuck, in my own understanding. So enlightened that it feels like I've already spent 100 trillion billion years, fucking hell, living on trillions and trillions of similar planets. You see, this land, this world, is already completely clear to me, and I'm here looking for just one fucking thing. Peace, tranquility, that harmony from merging with the infinite eternal, from contemplation to the grand fractal likeness, and from, well, this very thing. All the unities of being are infinitely eternal, wherever you look, whether it's a cluster infinitely small or a height infinitely great, you know. But here you go again with all your fussing and running around. That's your way of sorting things out. That's your path and your horizon of knowledge, your sense and your nature, but it's incomparably small compared to mine, you see. I'm like some ancient immortal elder, or almost immortal, who's been on this planet since its very beginning, back when the sun had only just formed as a star. And this gas and dust cloud, and then after the blast. When the sun flared up as a star, it began forming these sort of protoplanets, you know. I feel like I've been living on this Earth for almost 5 billion years, for fuck's sake, and I know it inside out, the whole world, and then you come at me with that. All those things. I don't give a damn about your cars, your bloody fucking yachts, your flats, your so-called wealth, you know. I was there. I've been through countless states greater than Caesar, greater than Hitler, fuck, greater than all the greats, you know, man. And somewhere I was a complete piece of shit, even worse than here. I've been through so many of those states. I feel like at some point I was more like a plant, at another point more like a bird or a worm, and at some point I just existed. Empty stones, it is all part of the soul, you know. It has these facets of resemblance, completely diverse, an infinite variety, but you just won't get it, so just come over, damn it. In this world, we live with different feelings, different drives, and accordingly each of us has a different place. As for your share, I wish you everything, all the coolest rides, so you'd have them, and all the hottest chicks spreading their legs for you, showing off every part of themselves, choices, fuck, laid out in front of you like a carpet, just opening up and getting taken. Yeah, melt them down so you can screw them till they're bruised and flushed, like juice, like the sun on demand. On the finest yachts, on planes, I flew and climaxed right by the porthole. Anything you can possibly think of, or not think of, if you're short on ideas, just come to me, and for every single one of your ideas, I'll give you hundreds of trillions more on how to make it happen. Well, that's it. I'm walking like a wise old man who has glimpsed the eternal and touched the divine. I myself have become a god, akin to those who strive, an eternal being who dwells in the peace and calm of harmony and grace, in this sacred bliss, immersed in all and everything. You see, that's it. That's our difference. So I'm off to admire the view. The universe, while you go off to fill yourself with some facets of something or other, and that's the whole difference. You see, you don't perceive it. It's eternal, infinite, but you don't need it. But you are, so to speak, more active, like that woodpecker, that bustling ant, who's just really busy in his own element, that's all. So let's part ways here, so to speak. They do, of course, have certain similarities, because everything is one. But I understand you perfectly, whereas you probably don't, since it's like you and I carry all of your nature within me, which is just one tiny grain of sand. It's just what's in me, you know, that's all. So go on, get going, while I'm off to enjoy the bloody gorgeous autumn sunset by the warm southern river. All right, off you go, get moving, and I'm off too.